Hey guys, Chaos Master here, back from more Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we did a lot. We completed all 7 bonding events and chose to try to get started with some side quests. Specifically, we got started on the childhood friend one. And right now, I don't exactly remember what last went off. I know we talked to those two at the fencing club as to where Alan could be. I don't know, maybe there. Is that right? Yeah, so he must be over there. This really does feel great. I'm not quite confident enough to try riding on my own yet though, but don't worry, I will be soon enough. Fala is making progress slowly but steadily. It won't be long now before she can finally ride about on her own. This means that the day we can all race along the highway together is drawing near. Yep, here's Alan, trying to practice. You're that guy from Class 7, right? Do you have some business with me or something? No, nothing like that. I saw you training out here and was pretty impressed, that's all. That said, you seem a little hesitant and it's getting in the way of your form. What makes you think you can just show up and criticize me? Is it just because you're a noble? Yeah, that's right, I've heard about you. Should a high and mighty noble like you even talk to a lowly commoner like me? Or do you get a pass when it's condescension? I can't say it. I couldn't say that word. That stuff has never really bothered me. It seems like this guy has a noble-shaped chip on his shoulder. Putting our baggage aside for now, you came here to train, didn't you? How about you join me for a while? Me? Train with you? Yeah, it's a chance to practice in a way you wouldn't normally. I'm sure you'd find it beneficial. What do you say? Well, I don't know what you're planning, but if it'll make me stronger, then I'm on board. I wouldn't say no to some big fancy noble who took the time out of his busy day to ask me anyway. Okay, I'll go get everything ready. I wonder if Instructor Sarah will let me borrow one of the combat shells. Now Instructor Sarah, and we got permission. You can see the similarities, right? With Milliam's robot. It's a lot more clearer now. You guys use this thing in Class 7, right? Are we seriously going to fight it? It looks a little intimidating, but it makes for great training, I promise. I'll take point for now, so feel free to attack as often as you like. Right!
Bring it on!
Alright, if I'm right about this... Yep.
Here we go!
So, the main thing that we can do... is pretty much try to buff Alan up so that he can do the damage. Because otherwise we're just gonna one-shot this thing.
Here we go.
And I gotta get the battle scope.
Here we go.
I don't know if that'll one-shot him, but I don't want to find out. I'm trying not to kill him. And it's hard. I guess we'll try. Okay, so...
Here we go.
Good to know, I can still do stuff.
Arcus. Go. There. My turn.
Alright.
Go. Arcus,
I need to do that so that, yeah, in case he missed and I was able to counter, I had to stop that.
Go.
Run far away. Run far away.
My turn.
There we go.
My turn. Here we go. My turn.
Oops.
Arcus. My turn.
It's almost there.
Go.
I had to.
Here we go.
Now run away again.
Go. Huh. Here we go.
Wow, that was less than I thought.
Huh.
There we go. Did we win? You bet we did. Not surprising after that last attack of yours. That was a sight to behold. Thanks. I feel like I've got my confidence back now. At least a little bit of it. Good to hear. What's the matter? Oh, I feel kind of bad about all the flack I gave you earlier, that's all. I mean, you know, all the high and mighty noble stuff. Don't worry about it. But is there some reason you got so caught up in that? It's embarrassing to say out loud, but envy, I guess. I used to be awful at almost everything I did. Sports, studying, anything you can name of it. Anything you can think of. I still am, really. But I knew this noble who was basically my opposite. She could try anything and do it flawlessly. I was always so frustrated by that. All I wanted to do was be her equal, but no matter what I did, I couldn't manage it. That's a pretty lame reason, right? No, not at all. But I know what you're talking about. It's Bridget, isn't it? How did you know? Sorry, I guess it's time to come clean. So that's how she felt. Now I think about it, I really have been acting like a jerk. In your defense, I can sort of understand why you acted that way. Nobody wants to show their weakness to someone they look up to. It's not even that I look up to her so much as I want her to just look at me. Huh? What do you mean by... nothing. Forget I said anything. Rean, you stupid motherfucker. There it is. So that's the way it is. Anyway, if that's what she's sent you here for, I'll go talk to her. Besides, I owe her a personal apology for being so mean to her lately. She needs to know that my issue was with myself, not with her. In fact, I'll go do that right now. That's a relief. I hope the two of you can smooth things over. Me too. Thanks for all you've done for me today. Yeah, I like Alan in this regard. Like it's where where a lot of people can relate to Alan in a way. Like he wants to be able to stand up, to be able to say proudly, you know, I can, that, you know, that you can be with the, that stand equally to, oh my gosh, why the fuck am I fucking that up so bad? That you can stand equally side by side with the one you love. There we go. I don't know how I don't know how the fuck I fucked up equal so bad. Like, that was so bad. Like I was trying to say, it was like I was trying to say equality and it just came out so bad. I didn't mean that. Alright, let's hear it. Oh, Rean, thank you so much for your help. Thanks to you, Alan finally told me everything, and it's such a relief. Everything? Does that mean... That's right, he admitted that he was just taking his frustrations out on me. How ridiculous, right? You should know that if he's got something on his mind, I'll always be here to listen, listen and help him out. Hey, a man of the Empire can't just go around relying on everyone else to solve his problems for him. Looks like Alan found a way to make the relationship even more complicated. Oh yes, please take this. It's nothing much, but it's the least I can do after you went to all that trouble. Water bell. Never thought of it as trouble in the first place. I appreciate it though. You got my thanks too. That training session earlier taught me a lot. You and me both. You got a tough road ahead of you, but good luck, soldier. Thanks. Here's hoping. I've caused Friedel and everyone else in the fencing club a lot of trouble. I'm pretty damn pathetic, huh? Well, it's nice to hear that he doesn't hate me or anything. Thanks for all your help today, Rean. Yeah, it's slow oh wow, I actually can come back here. I never went that far. Not that it matters, there's nothing you can do. Anyway. Alan and Bridget, they are a really good they're really good together in my opinion. And it's weird, like you don't have a lot of interactions with them to think how good they are. Like most of up to this point, it's just been about Bridget, you know, wanting to talk to Alan and being worried, and then that's it, you know? We haven't... So, and then there's like nothing else that makes you feel like you could support Alan and Bridget being together other than the game just saying so. And then being like childhood friends. That's it, really. Not that it's bad, it's just, you know, it's kind of hard to really go along with shipping them, you know what I mean? I mean, I personally still did. You must be Fidelio. You sent in a request about the photography club to the student council, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm actually head of the photography I don't know why I'm fucking these up. I need to calm down a bit. Given that you're a first year helping out the student council, I suppose that makes you the Rean I've heard about. Guilty as charged. I believe your request said something about an issue with a first year club member? That's right, I was hoping I could handle it on my own, but that's becoming less and less likely. Really do want to stop Rex, though, so would you be willing to lend me a hand? Yes. Of course, let's get him. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Like I said, the matter I want to discuss with you concerns a first-year student by the name of Rex. Apparently, he's been taking inappropriate photographs of girls without their permission. And to make matters worse... Sorry, just trying to get comfy again. He's been exchanging them in shady deals with some of the other boys at the Academy. Well, that definitely sounds pretty sketchy. In fact, it sounds like a blatant violation of the Academy's rules. Sorry. Every time. Every damn time. Indeed it does. I'm not sure exactly what kind of photographs they are or what he's exchanging them for, but the fact that he's violating the rules of the Academy is clear. If he keeps it up, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up suspended or even expelled. And that's why I want to stop him before it's too late. That's true. He's practically doomed if the instructors or the girls themselves find out about this. Speaking of which, have you tried discussing this with Rex in private? I've asked about it a few times in passing, but he always plays innocent. I assume he thinks it's safe to continue as long as he doesn't get caught in the act. I see. In that case, let's catch him in the act, bust him while he's exchanging his photos. I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I don't think we have any other choice at this point. But a word of warning, he's been extremely vigilant lately. I think I might have raised the issue one too many times and put him on guard. Which is why I'm going to ask you to catch him for me. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Rex and I might be from different social classes, but I've always seen us as friends who shared a mutual trust. All I want is for him to understand what he's doing and stop, but it does make me sad that it's come to this. We'll just have to hope that catching him in the act will give us the chance to show him what he's doing is wrong. I suppose you're right. Either way, he seems to have a number of pre-arranged spots where he conducts these deals. I've managed to work out 2 of them so far. First of them is behind the storage building on the field, and the other is near the old schoolhouse. Those spots do seem secluded enough to get away with some shady business. He has a good eye for these things. You're going to want to be careful when trying to get near him, though. He has a knack for sensing danger. Tread very lightly. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I'll start looking for him in the 2 spots I'm in. I'm sorry, my back is just really uncomfortable today. Or at this moment in particular. And I don't know why. I've been fine all day. The climbers should be fine too, so I don't know. Alright, time to get started. Let's wrap this up. Oh yeah, I think we talked about that. Whew. Still have no interest in the salon, but I wouldn't be against going in now and then, if you were to accompany me. Okay. So let's go and catch Rex. Oh man, this picture's great. Rex, you're an artist, a genius even. I don't mean to brag, but you're totally right. I am a genius. Found him. Looks like Fidelio hit that nail right on the head. Now I just need to see a deal go down. So have you got the goods? Of course, man. I brought some top quality stuff. Now we're talking. Let's get... Hold up. What's going on, Rex? Don't tell me it's that Fidelio guy again. Nah, not him. It's just a feeling. Let's split up for now. We'll meet back up at Area B. Got it? Got it. Why'd he get so quiet all of a sudden? What the? They're gone. Wait, did he sense I was here and run away? Sure seems that way. Right over those boxes by the looks of it. So this is what Fidelio meant about him being really good at sensing danger. He'll be a tough one to catch. It's not going to happen if I waste my time standing around here, though. Better find out where he went. Of course, he went into the old schoolhouse. Hey, you. Oh, shit. Oh, hey, Patrick. I see you're hard at work again as the student council's errand boy. Though I can hardly imagine a more fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits. He almost seemed kind of down after last month, like he regretted what he said. But it looks like we're back to the old Patrick again. What are you smiling about? Hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month, because if so, you'll be waiting a long time. I admit, losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of the nobility, but yeah, I get it. I don't feel bent out of shape or anything, so let's just put it behind us, okay? Trying to feign nonchalance, are you? Always have to be the cool one, don't you, Schwarzer? No matter. I'll leave you to take care of whatever menial chores you've been saddled with today. But I have no intention of letting you get the better of me again, in the classroom or in combat, so be ready. What was that all about? I guess that means he really has been dwelling on what happened last month this whole time. Maybe he's not that bad after all. Okay, I thought this was gonna go a different way. The only real hiding spot is right there with the trees. Same guy was too. She had the pictures on hand, so now would be a good time to ask. Sorry, do you have a minute? Who's that? Have you got a new customer? Nah, I'm pretty sure that's Rean from Class 7. You know, the guy who's always helping out the student council? Damn, we just about closed the deal too. He might have been the one you noticed earlier then. No doubt about it. And he's heading straight for us. We can't let him see the stash though. What are we gonna do? He's already pretty close. Don't worry, I've got a plan. If we make it out of here alive, we'll meet at point C. You ready? Oh gosh, this is gonna be... I remember this. This is stupid. Yeah. I've got some questions for you two. Whoa, what are you doing over there in that... What are you doing over there in that revealing swimsuit, Elisa? You fucking dumbass. Wait, Elisa? Why would she even be in a Son of a... How the fuck you fall for that? And they're gone already. Well, they're fast if nothing else. They got me good this time. Didn't seem like they'd finished their trade though. I've been to the places Fidelio mentioned, but it seems like they have another meeting spot. They'll want a place no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not used very often. Better start searching then. I can't believe he fell for that. Alright, whoops. I don't know that. This is the right way. Right. This is the right way. And here, the auditorium's open. Maybe he found his way in. Yep, one of the rare times, I believe, that we come in here.
Right.
And there's nothing really to see in here, to be honest. Nice, I'll take this one. Okay. Well then, it was a pleasure doing business with you. God, seriously? Again? Okay, gotta go later. Wait up, Rex. Okay, hand it over. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you shouldn't have that photo. I guess I'm sunk. Fine, here you go. The offending photo. Is this President Toa? I'm a big fan, alright? What, you got a problem with that? Not exactly. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard that Rex was taking inappropriate photos, but this is just a picture of her working like she always does. Isn't it great? It's Toa in her natural habitat. How can your heart not melt when you see that sweet look of determination? Sneaking a picture like this is an art, and you can't deny that Rex is a master of his craft, can you? Can you? Well, I really can't. But he still took this photo without permission, so yeah, I figured as much. That's why I handed it over. But you sure you should be standing here talking to me while Rex gets away? Yeah, good point. I can tell he's still somewhere in the auditorium, though. Seems like he's planning on hiding out in here and hoping I'll leave. I got some bad news for you, Rex. Either way, I better not catch you buying candid photos again. Got it? Yeah, got it. Yeah, he's up here. Somewhere, I don't remember where. I think it was in the other one. Yep. Sorry, Rex, it's over. There's nowhere to run. Just come quietly and brace for electric from Fidelio. How'd you even think to look up here? I play a lot of Assassin's Creed. It's true though. Like, a lot of people don't look down, and many people don't look up, and that's what gets people, and that's how you catch people every single time. That's how a lot of people get away every single time. They don't look. Alright, the game's up, Rex. Hand over all the photos. Hand over all the photos you've taken without their subject's permission. And don't even think about holding on to the photo quartz you used to take them. Fine, this is all I've got left though. So I took the photographs and photo quartz from Rex. Sorry, still trying to get comfy. Wow, they're remarkably varied, aren't they? And it looks like there are even more on the photo quartz too. Well, yeah. These are really nice photos though, I'm surprised. So am I. They're all very characteristic of the girl's features in them. They really convey the girl's individual charms. So you like them too, then? They're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that. So, but that doesn't change the fact that they were taken without the girl's permission. It doesn't matter how well taken a picture is if its subject doesn't want to be photographed. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say here, don't you? I guess, yeah. By the way, we'd heard that you were exchanging them with some of the other students. That's right. I'm afraid we're going to need to ask you to give us whatever you traded for too. Fine. A magazine. It's full of pictures of girls. Well, at least he wasn't selling them for Mira. So now what happens to me? If the photos were too risque, I was going to tell you to leave the club. But I think I know just the way to put this all behind us. And put the photo quartz under a bright light, utterly destroying the photographs on it. No! All my hard work, all my blood, sweat, and tears. Compared to having the instructors find out what you were doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. I doubt anyone other than Fidelia would have forgiven me for what I did either. Well, you're a top-notch photographer, after all. I know you'll do great things if you put your mind to it. You really think so? I'm sorry I haven't been coming to the club for a while, too. As long as you realize what you did was wrong, I have no intention of harping on the matter any further. That's a relief. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls, but make sure you get their permission in the future, okay? I'm sure the photographs you take will turn out even better that way. Okay. Yep, that's it. We got a green pendulum. Hello, Rean Schwarzer of Class 7 speaking. It's Neidhart. Oh yeah, this is the one I mentioned last episode. Are you free at the moment, Schwarzer? I am. Did you need something? Good. As it so happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you have a moment to spare, come speak with me in the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. Is this an urgent matter? No, there's no need to rush, or even come along at all if you can't make it. Your other responsibilities take precedence. I can't fucking say that word. Too many words I can't say. If you do have the time, however, I would appreciate your presence. I wonder what this proposal is. Hold on, wasn't he supposed to be returning to his unit today? Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out I'll find out whenever I make it to the faculty lounge. And that, of course, is where we'll be heading next. Rex really is a fantastic photographer, though. If only he'd applied that skill to photos of anything other than girls. I had a good run, but I guess I've got to abandon the art of the candid shot. It'll be tough to get permission to shoot from some of the racier angles, but I'll make it happen somehow. Bruh. He doesn't regret a thing, does he? No, he does not. Alright, to the faculty lounge. Nope. There he is. Hello, Schwarzer. Have you finished assisting the student council? Yes, sir. We managed to take care of our most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I removed my military business in record time. Resolved. Holy shit. I got back not too long ago, in fact. You're saying you've already come and gone? You must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas rode me into drinking with him last night. I hardly managed to get any shut-eye, though maybe I shouldn't be telling you about this. I was about to say, but he went out with Instructor Thomas even after all of that? I never would have expected him to be so friendly. Moving on, Instructor Valestein told me about your swimming lessons. It seems as though the men of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. I can't really think of one. Arcade and Clausel, Schwarzer. I'm referring to Arcade and Clausel. Bruh, you can't... No, only Rean could honestly compare to those two. Like, come on, Neidhart. Rean is the only one that could even compare to those two for that kind of level. Like, come on, that just ain't fair. If what Instructor Valestein told me holds true, those two swam circles around all you men. Or maybe I should say boys. Men of the Empire would not stand for this. For the sake of masculinity the world over, please tell me you've at least felt a twinge of frustration. Well, I mean a twinge, sure. Then there may be hope for you yet. Bruh. Listen well, Schwarzer. If you got the time and the guts, I'd be willing to teach you how men swim. I'm going to need you to clarify that. Swimming is more about knowing how to breathe and use your body than it is your body itself. Us army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and efficiently. No wasted movements, no wasted breaths. And I would be willing to pass this all on to you in order to keep you from being shown up by those two girls again. Seriously? I'm always serious. If you got the stones, gather up Class 7's men and I'll teach you all at once. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Make your choice. Honestly, I'd do it. Like, bruh, getting a private training session, if you will, from a military instructor, like, from a military man, yeah, that's not, honestly, it isn't bad. It's really not. I'd take it. If you're willing to teach us, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Now there's an answer. Gather up the other men and meet me in the gymnasium. So why are we here again? Instructor Neidhart wants to teach us how to swim as effectively as possible. In that case, we owe him our gratitude. I still don't get why we needed to assemble so quickly just for some swimming lessons. If it's such a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left us and went back to the dorm. It's not an issue, it's an observation, you smarmy little... Alright then, let us begin. We'll begin with warm-ups, done in accordance with the Manway method. The Manway method, did you just make that up? The name's not important, the method on the other hand is. You'll be racing each other one-on-one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Schwarzer, why don't we start with you since you decided to pipe up about the name? Pick your first opponent. Yes, instructor. You know what? Let's go with Eustace. How about a race, Eustace? Anytime. At least against you, I won't have to hold back. Last time I did Gaius, so I want to try doing Eustace. It's not going to change anything. On your marks, get set, go. Because it's the same thing we did before when we started the chapter, which is, you know, the timing. Oh shit! Wow, I'm fucking up bad. I never messed up this bad before. Holy shit! Yeah, that was terrible. I fucked up real bad. I never missed them before. Yeah, do it again. I refuse to lose. That works. All right. I won. I wasn't expecting you to best me. Don't expect things will go the same way next time. Well, I'm not exactly planning on losing. Are you here to chit-chat or are you here to swim? Get back here at once. Understood. Yes, instructor. Yeah, any one of them you choose has you get increased bond level. So if you chose like Gaius to hang out with, but you never went with Eustace, you can choose Eustace and you get some, and you do get more, and you do give him some bond points, which is good. Like link points, if you will. The Manway method warm-ups continued in this fashion, and in the end, everyone had raced everyone without a single break. Phew, 4 races in a row really takes its toll on you. You're telling me, I'm exhausted. Yeah, I think we're about done for the day. I'm ready for a nap. I knew swimming could be tiring, but I didn't know it could be this bad. That should do it for our warm-ups, correct? I would appreciate it if we could get to the meat of the lessons. How naive. Sorry, I think I might have misheard. You're all naive, every last one of you. You boys think you're ready to learn anything after a wimpy little warm-up like that? Oh, we still have a long way to go. Which leads us to our next exercise of the day. Limit breakers. I'm not the only one panicking about the word break being in that name, am I? What are those exactly? There's no such thing as a dumb question, Regnitz, but that one came awfully close. Damn. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to, then through the limits of your endurance. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh no, instructor, this is a surefire way to drown. Don't do this to us. But don't worry, I'll give you 30 whole seconds to rest for every length of the pool you swim. Is he serious? That didn't sound like a joke to me. Maybe this is how they do it in the army. Damn. It seems as though each of you has expended all your reserves of energy by now. I'm honestly surprised that none of us are dead yet. Was there any point in all this? You still doubt me? I suggest checking how long our last times were. I'm sure you'll find yourselves impressed. Everyone checked their final times just as Instructor Neidhart had suggested. No way. It felt like it took us hours to get across the pool. What exactly happened here? Once you reach your limit, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting an ounce on anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this and you'll be able to cut down your times even further. So this is why you pushed us so far. There was a method to your madness all along. That's right. Snide comments aside, you all performed very well. You might want to use these to recover from your training though. Nice. Thank you. That's all for today. But this isn't the end. You better keep training so those girls don't show you up again. Of course, thank you for taking the time to coach us. Whew, boy. And that, of course, would give us that. Now that leaves us with the only other task left. That's right, only one.
Right.
And that is to go into the old schoolhouse one last time. Not one last time. I don't know why I said that. But yes, we will now be going into the old schoolhouse. Something has changed inside the old schoolhouse. Alright. Yes. Elliot. We gotta take feet. I gotta take these ones in. They're way low level compared to everyone else. Oh, and because of how this is going, my apologies, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline this time. Right, got it. Doesn't seem like I'll be able to invite both Laura and Fee to go with me this time. Oh well, let's choose again. That's right. We can't take Laura and Fee together, and it kinda sucks. But considering how this New Game Plus, we don't necessarily need... Oh wait, that... shit. That went down... Are you referring to those rules you hypothesized last month? I don't know how to explain it, but I'm betting you're right. Let's have a look for ourselves first. Right, time to get this month's investigation started. I gotta change the party members up. To everyone else... Or to change their, to change their outfits. Now I'm gonna put her in. No, I'm gonna leave her this on because yeah, and that's the weird thing. She wasn't able to have her swimwear costume. Honestly, I don't even remember that was actually a costume that you could normally wear. Might have been, I don't remember. And of course, there's one other issue to deal with too, and that's trying to give everyone set up with the courts. But I'm not going to do that for now, because it's obviously going to take a long time. Like, I honestly would rather do that off camera when we get the when we go to our next field studies. Oh yeah, I didn't get that off him, so now we do. Looks like the next light's lit up. Guess that means the 4th floor is open now. So your hypothesis was right after all. Yeah, let's head on down. Yeah. To the 4th floor. This wind. What's up, guys? The wind in here feels like it did in the ancient quarry in the Nord Highlands. I suspect the higher elements may be at work here. So the same phenomenon that occurred in Nord is happening here. Oh. Well, let's be extra careful in here, okay? I'm betting the monsters will be even stronger than what we've dealt with on previous floors too. Stay on your guard, everyone. Gotcha. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I got some time. You know what, I better heal up because I need my EP back. And of course I'm gonna be using this, I'll also be using this chance.
It's time to begin our investigation.
Yes, it is. Man, I gotta keep track of the treasure chests here. Gotta make certain I don't miss any. Let's see. I'll have to double check. I definitely am gonna have to go off camera with another save file, I think. For, just to make sure, certain of the treasure chests. I honestly...
Now's our chance. We can do this. I'll handle it.
Alright, now it's getting a lot tougher now, huh?
Right. Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
It's my turn. How about this?
Okay. Target lock.
Go. Second. Yeah, go.
I'll take you up. Okay, that was
Nice
tough.
work, though.
Oops. Meant to scan that one, but that's fine. Alright, checked.
Now's our chance. My turn. Go.
I'll take you up.
Finish.
My turn.
You know what, actually I should... I'm gonna use the battle scope on this little guy.
My turn.
Then I'm gonna use detector on the big guy.
Analysis complete.
It's my turn. Lock this one now.
Broken.
Okay. Target lock.
Go.
Eh,
That's back.
get countered.
Advantage is ours.
My
Let's
turn.
finish him.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Second.
My turn.
My turn.
It's my turn. All right, let's keep moving.
Whoa, what's that?
Watch out. This is my turn.
Oh, 0 arts, huh? I can't pass it up. One down. Let's do it on this one. Oops.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. I've got it.
Leave it to me. How about this? Now. See.
Roger. I'll handle it. Here. Your turn.
My turn.
My turn.
Haha.
My turn.
You alright?
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Great!
I did it.
An A+ outcome.
Success.
Yeah.
A matter of just...
That's good that they get some levels. And of course, I'ma do it again. But I'll do it after we get through a certain point. Because at least then I can spend that time. But you know what? Nah, let's do it again. I want to do it one more time on camera, and then I'll move on to the...
So shy.
And we'll proceed onward.
My turn.
Alright, let's do that.
I'll take you up.
Okay. Target lock.
Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't.
Yeah, wait till everyone comes.
Go. Second. Go.
I'll take you up.
My turn.
Eh. I think we've seen demonic scythe already, I don't remember.
I'll handle it. Too slow. My turn.
Go. Go.
I'll take you up.
No way. You alright? Leave it to me. Alright, let's keep moving. I did it.
Alright, Rean is now max level.
Done.
I'm just...
Rean is now max level, so he has no more leveling up to do. Alright, now this is one reason you would need to choose between Laura and Machias to have in the party. Because if you recall, Million was the only one that we could control that was the only one at the time that could destroy these things. So, but Laura obviously can because of her big sword, and Machias can,
Eat that. Eat that. Eat that.
but you got to do it a number of times.
Eat that. Eat that. Eat that.
Laura obviously can do it faster and better. Alright, more Sepith. Just doing this to get more... Oh, I already have it all. Never mind.
My turn.
Yeah, never mind then. We don't need it.
Here I go.
My turn. Is everybody okay?
I mean, having experience isn't too bad, and the link levels, so I guess I shouldn't be constantly killing everyone. Even if it would make it... Even if it does make it easier.
Okay.
Because Fee doesn't have a whole lot of link levels. Yeah, Rean and Laura are the only ones that are the higher ones, so yeah, I gotta really work on that. I mean, I don't really have to, it just makes the fighting easier, and I wish I'd spent more time grinding, or like, farming that in the other times I played this game. But I guess when I go through it again, because I feel like I'm gonna have to, just to say I got all the treasure chests and everything, I am going to make certain, obviously I'll have an easier time with fighting in general, especially getting through bosses when everyone is link level 5, so I guess I'll just try to get everyone to link level 4 if possible in this run through.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. My turn.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Here we go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Impassion. Alright, the next one is up top here. Ground bait.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Second. Yeah, go.
I'll take you up.
I'll handle it.
My turn. Oh, we did it.
Awesome. Alright, so I gotta get down there somehow. Let's climb up, get this treasure chest, and fight the monster. Fight the monsters in it.
Enemy sighted. My turn.
My turn.
Right. Lock it. Work it away.
My turn. Here we go.
Gotcha.
My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're...
Evergreen. And that's all of the treasure chests here. Alright, let's head into the depths.
We're finally done.
We'll fight this boss here, and then...
Don't let it intimidate you. Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Target locked.
Right.
Oh yeah, these ones will take a
Analyzing enemy
while.
attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Right. How about this now?
Let's try this.
Roger. Okay.
Let's just wipe them out.
Here we go. Here we go. Burned it. It's my turn. How about this? Go.
Okay.
Now I'll have to use that.
Yeah.
There we go. And then...
Target locked.
My turn.
My turn.
There.
Is everybody okay?
Everyone alright? Barely. They seem stronger than anything we've tangled with in here so far. It's looking more and more like the hypothesis I came up with is right on the money. It feels like someone or something is testing us. At least that's the impression I get. So a test, is it? That does sound plausible. We don't have enough information right now to make a guess. But if we keep on pushing further, deeper into these ruins, maybe we'll find something that... What was that? It sounded like it came from somewhere in this building. Nope. The first time anything like this has happened when we reach the end of a floor. I think we should head up for now and assess the situation. Let's head back to the elevator room. Alright. Alright, now I'm actually out of time. So I'm going to end this part here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time we'll find out exactly where that noise came from and what it means. And then we'll proceed with the rest of the story again. So, and yeah, then we'll then we'll no doubt be getting ready to do our next field study. So until next time, guys, laters.